Today, if you're joining us, I'm Gary Libator. We have a lot to get to this morning. Today is shaping up to be a sunny and very warm day. We're talking highs in the upper 80s, but the threat of rain for some of us returns tomorrow. Let's get right to that forecast. And meteorologist Hannah Evans back from her vacation and a little under the weather this morning too, huh?
Yes, I'm a little bit sick.
Yeah.
I think it's from the airplane.
Oh, you poor thing. Well, at least you showed up this morning.
Yes, I'm here, but it's going to be a really nice day. We'll be hot, mid to upper 80s, and then sunny, so it should be nice weather.
Yeah, but tomorrow maybe a different story.
Yes. So let's take a look now at the temperatures to start. We're in the 50s and 60s, a little bit muggy outside. We have 62 degrees in Whitesboro, 64 degrees in Richfield Springs, 59 degrees for the dew points. That's kind of right on the edge of comfortable and muggy. But today will just be a little bit humid, and it is going to get really hot. We'll reach the mid to upper 80s with some sunshine. So make sure you enjoy it. Sunny and hot today. And we'll be seeing the humidity increase tonight. And that does bring in the chance of some showers and thunderstorms tomorrow, along with our next low pressure system. So make sure you enjoy today, because tomorrow, showers, storms, and the humidity returns. So for the rest of today, expect sunshine, dry conditions. We'll be in the mid to upper 80s. And I will talk a little bit more about that rain possible tomorrow coming up, Gary.
Hannah, thank you. Let's get right to it now. The
WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired.
Welcome back. A really nice day to spend outside today. It's just going to get hot this afternoon. We'll be seeing sunshine and temperatures in the mid to upper 80s. I would say no tomorrow. We do see some showers and thunderstorms move through in the morning and afternoon, especially due to our next cold front. But then we do dry out. We'll just get really hot on Friday. Highs are going to be near 90 with that sunshine. Looking ahead to the weekend, our next cold front after tomorrow comes in Saturday. We see some more showers and storms on Saturday, and we're a little bit cooler. Highs are just near 80. Into Sunday, we cool down a little bit more. Highs will be in the mid 70s. And then Sunday into next week, it looks to get more comfortable in terms of humidity, a little bit cooler with highs in the 70s, and we do see some sunshine. But today, that sun is going to be pretty strong. We'll be at a UV index at just about 9, so make sure you're definitely wearing your sunscreen. Between the hours of noon and 3 p.m. is when it will be the strongest. Gary.
Anna, thank you. A federal grand jury.
From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's meteorologist Hannah Evans.
Good morning, everybody. We are starting out with some sunshine expected this morning, along with some patchy fog, and it is going to get hot today. Let's take a look now at downtown Utica. We are seeing mostly clear skies here in Utica, and once again, patchy fog is possible, but today is going to be a really nice day with sunshine. It's just going to be hot this afternoon. Our temperatures to start are in the 50s to 60s. We have 62 degrees in Whitesboro and Deansboro, and if we take a look to the south, we have 61 degrees in Cooperstown and in Sherburne. Once again, highs will reach the mid to upper 80s today. It's not going to be too humid, just a little bit muggy today. But we do see humidity build over the next couple of days. Tomorrow and Friday, it will be pretty humid. That's with our next cold front that will move in tomorrow, bringing some showers and thunderstorms. But then heading into the weekend, it does drop and get a little bit better. We are dry this morning. This is our Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. We look to remain dry today with a little bit of a breeze and once again really hot weather. So if you did want to head out to the Boonville Oneida County Fair, it's going to be really nice for that. We'll be in the lower to mid 80s up in Boonville. It is going to be mostly sunny as well. Perfect day to go to the fair, get some ice cream, and enjoy time outside. So make sure you do that today, because we do see a cold front approach tomorrow. It does look to bring showers and thunderstorms, especially in the morning and afternoon, but then we'll dry out for Friday. It's just going to be really hot and humid on Friday, and then we do see some more showers and thunderstorms come back in on Saturday. So on our skycast today, as we can see, mostly sunny skies expected. We'll be near 80 at noon, in the mid to upper 80s for the rest of the afternoon for the high temperature. Just a little bit of a breeze and not too humid. But we do see clouds increase tonight along with the humidity. Lows only fall into the 70s. And then we will be seeing a round of showers and thunderstorms, especially overnight tonight, tomorrow morning, and then tomorrow afternoon. We look to clear out by tomorrow night. So for the rest of today, expect sunshine, a little bit of a breeze, mid to upper 80s for the high temperature. And then we just drop into the 70s tonight. We see an increase in cloud cover and that humidity start to build in. It will be pretty humid tomorrow with showers and thunderstorms due to our next cold front. Really hot and humid on Friday, as we can see highs reach near 90 heading into Friday. We see some more showers and thunderstorms on Saturday, but it looks to get a lot better next week. That humidity decreases and then the temperatures drop into the 70s with sunshine, Gary.
Ooh, get ready for it to heat up.
Yes, definitely Friday is probably going to be the hottest day, so keep that in mind.
Yeah, that's for sure. Hannah, thanks. The time right now is 5:22. Meteorologist Hannah Evans joining us once again, fresh back from her trip to Florida where it was steamy, right?
Yes, very hot down there. And I think I got sick from the airplane, so I'm a little bit sick this morning.
Well, you're fighting through it.
Yes, I'm trying to.
Yeah.
But we'll be really nice today. We'll reach the mid to upper 80s, so pretty hot this afternoon. Let's take a look now at the temperatures to start. Upper 50s to low 60s. We have 61 degrees in Whitesboro and Cooperstown, and then 58 degrees in Little Falls. It's not even that humid outside. We have 59 degrees for the dew point, so that's kind of just on the edge of being comfortable and a little bit muggy. So it is possible to be a little bit muggy today, but it is just going to be hot with some sunshine. Highs will reach the mid to upper 80s. We continue to see the humidity increase for tomorrow and Friday along with the heat. It gets really hot on Friday, and then we do see some showers and thunderstorms possible tomorrow. So we start to see the humidity build in and then showers and storms come in tomorrow. But for today, will be nice and dry with some sunshine. We'll be in the mid to upper 80s. I will talk a little bit more about those showers and storms expected tomorrow coming up, Gary.
Hannah, thanks. And don't forget the Storm Tracker 2 forecast is never more than 10 minutes away. New this morning,
The Cooperstown Cam is brought to you by Utica National Insurance Group.
Welcome back. It's going to get pretty hot today, well above average. We'll be in the mid to upper 80s for the high temperature, and we'll get humid tomorrow in the mid 80s as we do see some clouds come in and some showers and thunderstorms, especially in the morning and afternoon. Then after that, really hot and humid on Friday. Highs will be near 90. But what's going to happen is there's another cold front that moved through on Saturday. Then as we head into Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, we'll be in the 70s, much more comfortable with sunshine and lower humidity. So sunshine is expected today. Then we do see some extra cloud cover tomorrow due to our next cold front. Still sunny and hot on Friday, and then some more clouds coming on Saturday due to our other cold front that comes in. So today, if you want to, once again, head out to the fair, maybe get some ice cream, it's going to be great for that. Mid to upper 80s, really hot, but definitely make sure you eat it fast because it could melt really quickly. Gary.
good tip there. Hannah, thanks. Right now, more than 45.
York's most dependable weather team. Here's meteorologist Hannah Evans.
Good morning, everybody. We are starting out with some patchy fog this morning, but we will be seeing sunshine and getting really hot today. Let's take a look now at downtown Utica. Patchy fog to start. We are going to continue to see really warm weather today, and it is going to get sunny here this afternoon once the fog lifts. We're starting out in the upper 50s to low 60s this morning. We have 61 degrees in Whitesboro, 62 degrees in Deansboro, and looking to the south, 62 degrees in Cooperstown, 59 degrees in Schenevus. Highs today will reach the mid to upper 80s, and it's not going to be too humid, just a little bit muggy today, but the humidity will really increase for tomorrow and Friday. It will be very hot as well, and it will start to drop again for Saturday, and then for next week it will be comfortable. We are dry on our Yorkville battery, Storm Tracker 2, Doppler radar. We will remain dry today, see a little bit of a breeze and a little bit of muggy conditions, but once again, the humidity won't be too bad. It's just going to be hot this afternoon as we reach the mid to upper 80s. But it's going to be a nice day if you want to go to the Boonville Oneida County Fair, get some ice cream or anything like that. Up in Boonville won't be as hot as it will be here in Utica. We'll be in the lower to mid 80s today in Boonville. It will be mostly sunny, so I would say a perfect day to head out to the fair. Tomorrow is a different story, though. We do see some showers and thunderstorms move in tomorrow morning and afternoon. That's due to our next cold front. It will also make it very humid. We dry out for Friday, but still will be really hot and humid with highs near 90. And in our following cold front, front comes in Saturday, brings some more showers and thunderstorms, but that's what kind of drops the humidity and cools us down for the beginning of next week. So today on our Skycast, sunshine is expected. We'll be near 80 at noon, in the mid to upper 80s for the high temperature today. And then we'll see an increase in cloud cover and humidity overnight with a low just in the 70s. Some showers and thunderstorms start to develop overnight. They do continue in the morning and in the afternoon tomorrow. Will be hot and humid, and we look to clear out by tomorrow night, but still very hot and humid for Friday. So for today, expect sunshine. Will be hot in the mid to upper 80s. A little bit of a breeze is expected though. And then tonight we will see clouds increase along with that humidity. Some showers and thunderstorms come in overnight, and for tomorrow morning and afternoon, it will be humid. And then we get really hot and humid on Friday before the cooler and more comfortable weather comes in next week, Gary.
Definitely be careful over the next few days. It's going to heat up big time.
Yes, especially on Friday. You have to make sure you're staying hydrated.
That's for sure. Hannah, thanks. The time right now is 5:52. I'm Gary Liberatore. We have a lot to get to this morning. Today, though, is shaping up to be sunny and very warm. We're talking highs in the upper 80s. But the threat of rain for some of us returns tomorrow. Let's get right to the forecast. Meteorologist Hannah Evans joining us now from the Weather Center, fresh off her vacation in steamy Florida. Boy, and you've come back with a little bit of a cold too, huh?
Yes, Florida, it was really hot. We were in the 90s, and it was really humid too, with dew points in like the 70s.
Wow, so we have it pretty good here.
Yes, it's not that bad here compared to what I saw down there. So let's take a look now at the temperatures to start. We're mainly in the 60s. We have 62 degrees in Richfield Springs, 61 degrees in Whitesboro and in Cooperstown. We're not too humid outside, 58 degrees for the dew point. Today, it's going to be in the lower 60s for the dew points. We shouldn't be too bad, just maybe feel a little bit muggy, but it does get sunny and hot this afternoon. Highs will be in the mid to upper 80s. We continue to see it get really humid starting tonight and for the end of the week, along with really hot weather. And then we see some showers and thunderstorms come in for tomorrow, especially in the morning and afternoon. So for today, get outside and enjoy it, as it will be dry and sunny. Will be hot though in the mid to upper 80s. I will talk a little bit more about the chance of some thunderstorms and showers tomorrow coming up, Garrett.
Hannah, thank you. Let's get right to it now. The
WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired.
Welcome back. It's going to be a nice day today to spend outside. It's just going to be hot with highs in the mid to upper 80s. And I would say no tomorrow because we do see some showers and storms come in, especially in the morning and afternoon. But then we dry out again on Friday. It's going to be even hotter though. Highs near 90. Also very humid weather on Friday. Our next cold front comes in on Saturday with some showers and thunderstorms, and it cools us down and drops the humidity for Sunday into next week. So it is going to be much more comfortable on Sunday, just in the 70s for the high temperature and less humidity. But once again, today it's going to be really hot this afternoon with a strong sunshine. So if you do head outside, I would definitely wear sunscreen. We'll be at a level 9 today for the UV index, and it's going to be highest between the hours of noon and 3 p.m. Gary.
Thanks. A federal grand jury is
New York's most dependable weather team. Here's meteorologist Hannah Evans.
Good morning, everybody. We are starting out with some patchy fog this morning, but we will be seeing sunshine and get very hot this afternoon. Let's take a look now at downtown Utica. We are starting out dry with some sun this morning. We're also seeing some patchy fog, so just be careful when driving. But overall, it is going to get pretty hot this afternoon as we continue to see some sunshine. Our sky watchers have us in the 50s to 60s to start this morning. 59 degrees in Westdale and in Clinton. And if we take a look to the south, we have 63 degrees in Milford and in Morris, along with 62 degrees in Hartwick and in Lawrence. It's going to get hot this afternoon. We'll be in the mid to upper 80s, but it won't be too humid, just a little bit muggy. We get really hot and humid for tomorrow and Friday, and then a cold front moves through on Saturday that drops the humidity a little bit for Saturday and then into the beginning of next week. We are dry to start. This is our Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. We will be seeing a little bit of a breeze today with sunshine and once again pretty hot with highs in the mid to upper 80s. So if you did want to go to the fair, the Boonville Oneida County Fair, or maybe get some ice cream or anything like that, enjoying the weather outside, it should be a really nice day for that. Up in Boonville, we won't be as hot as we are here in Utica. We'll still be in the lower to mid 80s though, so it still is going to be pretty warm. It's not going to be too humid, and we are going to be seeing some sunshine. So I would say a really nice day to head up to the fair. We do see some changes though. As for tomorrow, some showers and thunderstorms move in the afternoon and the morning. That's due to our next low pressure system. And we dry out Friday, but it's still going to be really hot and humid with highs near 90. Our next cold front moves in on Saturday. That brings some showers and storms as well, and that turns us into much more comfortable weather for Sunday and into the beginning of next week. We'll be seeing sunshine and temperatures in the 70s. So after Saturday, the humidity looks to break along with the heat. But for today, we will be hot and humid. We'll be seeing highs near 90 or in the mid to upper 80s. So at noon, we'll be near 80 and then mid to upper 80s for the high temperature. Tonight, we just drop into the 70s. We see an increase in cloud cover along with an increase in humidity. Widespread showers and thunderstorms are possible tomorrow morning and then tomorrow afternoon. We do look to dry out tomorrow night though. And then on Friday, we'll be really hot and humid with that high near 90. So for today, sunshine, mid to upper 80s for the high temperature. Not too humid. We do see the humidity and the clouds build in tonight with a few showers and thunderstorms possible, especially tomorrow morning and afternoon. It's going to be humid as well. It gets really hot and humid on Friday with highs near 90. Our next cold front on Saturday kind of breaks the humidity and the heat for the beginning of next week, Gary.
So a reprieve once the weekend comes.
Yes, so after Saturday, it should get a little bit better.
Beautiful. Hannah, thanks. Be sure to like us on Facebook from her vacation down in steamy Florida. And we're going to get steamy this week, too.
Yes, so tomorrow will be humid, and then Friday will be near 90 with really humid conditions as well. So it looks like Friday is going to be the hottest day.
But a reprieve on the weekend, right?
Yes, so once we head into Sunday next week, it will feel a lot better. So let's take a look now at the temperatures to start today. We're in the 50s to 60s, 61 degrees in Whitesboro and Cooperstown, 60 degrees in Westmoreland and Earlville. Not too humid outside, 58 degrees for the dew point. This is the comfortable category. Today we will get hot this afternoon, but it won't be too humid. We'll just fall into the low 60s for the dew point, so we'll just be a little bit muggy. It is also going to be sunny and hot for today. We start to see humid conditions come in for tonight and for the rest of the week, including tomorrow and Friday. It also gets very hot with showers and thunderstorms possible tomorrow. So for the rest of today, expect sunshine, dry conditions. We'll be in the mid to upper 80s. I will talk a little bit more about that chance of showers and thunderstorms tomorrow coming up, Gary.
Hannah, thank you. And don't forget, the Storm Tracker 2 forecast is never more than 10 minutes away.
The Cooperstown Cam is brought to you by Utica National Insurance Group.
Welcome back. Really hot today. We'll reach the mid to upper 80s this afternoon, which is well above average for this time of year. And we will be humid tomorrow with showers and thunderstorms moving through, especially in the morning and afternoon. Then we dry out again on Friday, but we'll be really hot and humid. The warmest day of the week on Friday with highs near 90. Our next cold front moves through Saturday. That drops our temperature into next week in just the 70s, and then we'll be much more comfortable. So sunshine today, extra cloud cover tomorrow due to our low pressure system. We'll be seeing more sun on Friday, and then we will be seeing some more cloud cover coming on Saturday due to our next cold front that will drop our temperature into next week. Before today, it's going to be pretty hot. It's a really nice day for some ice cream, maybe going up to the fair as well, but make sure you eat it fast because it's going to be in the mid to upper 80s. Gary.
Hannah, thank you. Right now, more than 45 million people are under heat alerts from coast to coast here in the U.S. This as dozens of wildfires range across.
Evans.
Good morning, everybody. We are starting out with some sun this morning, along with some patchy fog, but we are going to get sunny and hot this afternoon. Let's take a look now at downtown Utica. As we can see, sunshine here in Utica to start. We're also seeing some patchy fog in other areas, like in the southern valleys here this morning. But today is shaping up to be a pretty nice day. We'll reach the mid to upper 80s this afternoon. But our skywatchers this morning have us mostly in the 50s to 60s. We have 63 degrees in New Hartford, 55 degrees in Inlet, and if we take a look to the south, we have 60 degrees in Westford, Evanston, and in West Lawrence. Once again, mid to upper 80s is expected today, but it won't be too humid. Looks like our dew point will remain in the low 60s, so just a little bit muggy this afternoon. It does get really humid for tomorrow and Friday. It starts to build in tonight. We see some showers and thunderstorms tomorrow, and we remain really hot and humid on Friday. It starts to break again for Saturday and the beginning of next week due to a cold front moving through. So at this point, we are dry on our Yorkville battery, Storm Tracker 2, Doppler radar. A little bit of a breeze can be expected today, but it is going to be hot and humid this afternoon with some sunshine. Nala and her neighbor are pretty excited about that. Today, she's saying hi to George. She looks like he's in a silly mood this morning. They're both excited to sunbathe by the window today with some sunshine, and it won't be too humid and uncomfortable for them. And if you did want to head out to the Boonville Oneida County Fair, great day for that. Maybe get some ice cream. Up in Boonville, it's just going to be in the low to mid 80s, so it won't be as hot as we're seeing here in Utica. And once again, seeing mostly sunny skies, so great day for that today. And make sure you go do that today, because tomorrow we are going to be seeing some showers and thunderstorms moving through. It looks to be in the morning and afternoon, drying out tomorrow night. We'll still be hot and humid on Friday with highs near 90 and some sunshine. Will be dry on Friday. Our next cold front moves in on Saturday, brings in some more scattered showers and thunderstorms, and then that will cools us down and drops the humidity for Sunday and the beginning of next week. So a couple of really hot and humid days coming in. On our Skycast today at noon, we'll be near 80, and then we'll be in the mid to upper 80s for the high temperature, seeing sunshine. We'll see that increase in humidity and cloud cover tonight with the low just in the 70s. Starting tomorrow morning, we will be seeing widespread showers and thunderstorms. They do continue for the afternoon tomorrow, and then we look to dry out tomorrow evening. So for today, sunshine at mid to upper 80s is expected. A nice day overall because it won't be too humid. We see that humidity and those clouds build in overnight with the low just in the 70s. Tomorrow will be humid. We will be seeing showers and thunderstorms. Then we'll dry out on Friday, but still going to be really hot and humid with highs near 90. We get some relief into at the beginning of next week, Gary.
So 2 or 3 days of humidity and then a reprieve.
Yes, so Sunday it should feel a lot better outside.
Yeah, we'll deal with it.
Yes.
Hannah, thanks. Some breaking news to tell you about.
From where the news comes first, this is News Channel 2 at 7 a.m. on CW11.
Good morning, and thank you for joining us here on the CW11. I'm Gary Libator. We have a lot to get to this morning. Today is shaping up to be a sunny and very warm day. We're talking highs in the upper 80s, but the threat of rain for some of us returns tomorrow. Let's head over to the Weather Center. Meteorologist Hannah Evans, fresh off her vacation down in Florida, where it was even steamier than we're going to see here this week.
Yes, it was the mid-90s, I think, but it felt like over 100 because the dew point was in the 70s.
Wow, still went to the beach though, huh?
Yes, I went to the beach. The water was like really warm too,
yeah.
So it was really hot. Let's take a look now at the temperatures to start this morning. We'll get hot today. We'll be in the 60s to start this morning. 63 degrees in Whitesboro, 64 degrees in Richfield Springs. Not too humid though, just 59 degrees for the dew point. Today the dew point looks to reach the low 60s, so it is going to feel just a little bit muggy outside as highs reach the mid to upper 80s. We'll continue to see the heat and humidity build in for the rest of the week, tomorrow and Friday. It is going to be hot and humid with a chance of some showers and storms tomorrow. So for the rest of today, expect dry conditions. Sunshine will be in the mid to upper 80s. And I will talk a little bit more about the chance of those storms tomorrow coming up, Gary.
Hannah, thanks. Breaking news right now. Utica police are investigating a...
From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's meteorologist Hannah Evans.
Good morning, everybody. We are starting out with some sunshine this morning, and it's going to be sunny and hot this afternoon. Let's take a look now at downtown Utica. As we can see, nice blue skies to start this morning. We will be dry today with our temperatures reaching the mid to upper 80s. Our sky watchers have us in the 50s and 60s to start this morning. 62 degrees in Mohawk and 59 degrees in Clinton and Westdale. And if we take a look to the south, we have 63 degrees in Milford and Morris. Once again, this afternoon we'll reach the mid to upper 80s, so we'll get pretty hot, but it won't be humid. Dew points are just going to be in the low 60s, so a little bit muggy, but not too bad. We do get really humid for tomorrow and Friday, and then it drops again for the weekend into next week. We are dry to start. This is our Yorkville battery, Storm Tracker 2, Doppler radar. We will be dry today with sunshine, a little bit of a breeze, and really warm weather, mid to upper upper 80s, but it's going to be a nice day to spend outside, maybe head up to the Boonville, Oneida County Fair. A little bit cooler up in Boonville. We'll just be in the low to mid 80s for the high temperature, but it is going to be mostly sunny. A great day to enjoy that. Maybe get some ice cream since it will be pretty hot this afternoon. So enjoy that today because we do see some unsettled weather come back in tomorrow. Showers and thunderstorms are possible tomorrow morning and afternoon. That's due to our next low pressure system. It doesn't cool us down much for Friday. We'll still be really hot and humid. We will be dry on Friday, but we'll reach near 90 for the high temperature. Our next cold front comes in on Saturday, brings in some scattered showers and thunderstorms, and that cools us down and drops the humidity for Sunday and next week. So on our Skycast today, we'll be near 80 at noon, in the mid to upper 80s for the high temperature with sunshine, so pretty warm afternoon, but it is going to be nice as it won't be too humid. That humidity and those clouds increase overnight with just a low in the 70s. We see widespread showers and thunderstorms coming in tomorrow afternoon and in the morning as well. We do look to dry out tomorrow evening, so it is going to be unsettled for most of the morning and afternoon tomorrow. But for the rest of today, dry conditions, mid to upper 80s with some sunshine. And then we see those clouds increase along with that humidity increase tonight with a low in the 70s. It will be humid tomorrow. We see showers and thunderstorms coming in tomorrow morning, lasting through the afternoon, and it gets really hot and humid on Friday. We dry out with sunshine, but highs are going to be near 90. Some more scattered thunderstorms come in on Saturday due to a cold front, and what that does is it kind of drops the temperature and breaks the humidity for really nice days coming in Sunday into next week.
Look at your forecast. Here is meteorologist Hannah Evans.
We are tracking sunshine and warmer weather today with highs reaching the mid to upper 80s. Let's take a look at our Yorkville battery. Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar still tracking dry conditions today, and it will be hot this afternoon, but it won't be too humid, just a little bit muggy with dew points in the low 60s. It does get humid tomorrow and Friday though, and then it will drop again for the weekend and into next week. So today, sunny and hot, mid to upper 80s for the high temperature. That heat and humidity does start to build. The humidity starts to come in tonight, and then we do have a chance of actually some showers and thunderstorms tomorrow morning and afternoon. So for the rest of today, expect sunshine, dry conditions, mid to upper 80s with an increase in cloud cover tonight. And I will talk a little bit more about the showers and storms tomorrow. Coming up, Gary.
Hannah, thank you. Hunter Biden.
The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired. From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's meteorologist Hannah Evans.
Good afternoon, everybody. We are tracking really warm conditions for the rest of the day with some sunshine. So let's take a look at today's high temperatures. We are expected to reach the mid to upper 80s. As you can see in Rome, we have 86 degrees along with Camden, 88 degrees expected in Little Falls. And if we take a look to the south, we have 86 degrees expected in Herkimer and Canada-Joharry, 87 degrees in New Hartford. So it's going to be pretty warm this afternoon. It's not too humid though, just a little bit muggy. We do get humid tomorrow and Friday along with our next low pressure system that moves through, but then it starts to drop again for the weekend and next week. We are still dry on our Yorkville battery. Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. A little bit of a breeze today, and overall pretty nice day to spend outside. If you did want to head up to the Boonville, Oneida County Fair, should be nice for that. Maybe get some ice cream. It's not going to be as hot in Boonville as it is here in Utica. We are expecting temperatures up there to be in the lower to mid 80s with mostly sunny skies. But if you do head outside for anything, definitely make sure you wear your sunscreen. We are going to be seeing a stronger sun today with the UV index of level 9, and the highest UV index will be from now until 3 p.m. So this afternoon, Nala and her neighbor are super excited to sunbathe again in the warmth with not too humid conditions. Today she's saying hi to George. He's in a silly mood. He's excited to sunbathe in the sunshine with Nala. So they'll take advantage of that today because tomorrow we do see showers and storms coming in the morning and afternoon. We dry out on Friday, but then we see some more come in on Saturday. So on our Skycast today, we are going to reach the mid to upper 80s with some sunshine, a little bit of a breeze, and then that humidity builds in tonight along with an increase in cloud cover with the low just in the 70s. We see widespread showers and storms coming in tomorrow afternoon and in the morning as well. But then by the time we reach tomorrow evening, we should start to dry out. But tomorrow looks unsettled, really hot and humid continuing on Friday, and then some more unsettled weather Saturday. So for today, expect it to be sunny and hot with highs in the mid to upper 80s. And then tonight we see an increase in cloud cover along with an increase in humidity. We do see some showers and storms coming in tomorrow morning and tomorrow afternoon as it gets pretty humid with our next low pressure system. It remains really hot and humid on Friday with highs near 90. We then see some more scattered showers and storms on Saturday, but that breaks the heat and humidity for the beginning of next week.
Hannah, thanks. And in this half hour, once again, here is meteorologist Hannah Evans.
It is going to be hot this afternoon with some sunshine as temperatures reach the mid to upper 80s. Right now we are measuring dry conditions on our Yorkville battery, Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. It will remain dry today and it's not too humid outside, just a little bit muggy with dew points in the low 60s. It does get humid for tomorrow and Friday though, and it does start to break again for Saturday and into the beginning of next week. So for today, expect highs to reach the mid to upper 80s with some sunshine. The humidity starts to build in tonight, and then it does get pretty hot for tomorrow and Friday along with that humidity. And with this, some showers and thunderstorms are possible tomorrow morning and afternoon. So for the rest of today, expect sunshine, dry conditions, mid to upper 80s, followed by an increase in cloud cover this evening. And I will talk a little bit more about the showers and storms possible tomorrow coming up, Gary.
Hannah, thank you. The 100.
The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired. From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's meteorologist Hannah Evans.
Good afternoon, everybody. We are tracking sunny and hot weather for this afternoon with highs in the mid to upper 80s. Let's take a look now at today's high temperatures expected. As we can see, it gets pretty warm, 87 degrees in Utica and Oneida, 88 degrees expected in Little Falls. And if we take a look to the south, 87 degrees in New Hartford, 86 degrees in Canajoharie and Herkimer. So it does get pretty hot this afternoon, but it won't be too humid, just a little bit muggy today with dew points in the lower 60s. It does get humid though tomorrow and Friday ahead of our next low pressure system. Then it starts to drop behind a cold front coming in on Saturday. So we are still dry. This is our Yorkville battery, Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. A little bit of a breeze is expected today, but we are still seeing sunshine and clouds start to increase this evening and tonight. But if you did want to spend time outside, maybe head up to the Boonville Oneida County Fair, it will be great for that. Up in Boonville won't be as hot as we are expecting in Utica, but still expected to be in the lower to mid 80s with mostly sunny skies. So a great day to head up there today. Maybe grab yourself some ice cream. But if you are going to be outside, a strong sun is expected today. UV index is going to reach level 9, and that will be from now until 3 p.m. where it will be the strongest. So make sure you are wearing your sunscreen outside for the rest of this afternoon in that strong sun. A different story comes in tomorrow. We see widespread showers and thunderstorms develop with our next low pressure system. We'll dry out on Friday, but still be really hot and humid. And then we see some more scattered showers and storms on Saturday that will break the heat and humidity for the beginning of next week. So on our Skycast today, we'll reach the mid to upper 80s with sunshine. And then tonight we'll see the humidity increase along with an increase in cloud cover, a low just falling in the 70s. Widespread showers and storms start to come in tomorrow morning, and then they last through tomorrow afternoon. We will still be humid, and then we dry out tomorrow evening. So for the rest of today, expect sunshine, warm weather. Will be in the 80s, and it is going to be pretty nice outside as it's not that humid, but the humidity increases tonight along with an increase in cloud cover. Some showers and storms develop tomorrow morning and afternoon due to our next low pressure system. We'll dry out Friday with some sunshine, but still going to be really hot and humid with highs near 90. And then the cold front moves in on Saturday with some scattered showers and storms. That cold front breaks the heat and humidity for next week.
Hannah, for a first look at the forecast, Meteorologist Eric Gage in for Bill, and we're talking once again the wildfire smoke, right?
Yeah, unfortunately, but thankfully it's nothing too major today. Only some hazy skies, very limited impact on air quality. Here's a live view over Cavvy Tower camera. You can notice it slightly from the west, a milky haze in the upper atmosphere, and again, not impacting air quality too much today, only a level 1 out of 4. So for most of us, it should be fine. Only those of you who are unusually sensitive to air quality should limit your time outdoors. This does come to an end tonight and tomorrow when it does get whisked away with some rain showers tomorrow morning. Temperatures in the mid to upper 80s this afternoon, 86 degrees measured at Griffiths Park in Rome, with, of course, plenty of sunshine. It's been a very nice day, too, with dry weather across all of central New York. And for tonight, partly cloudy skies, lows only down into the upper 60s to low 70s. We're talking about the possibility of an early morning thunderstorm or two, as well as some scattered showers tomorrow afternoon. Look at that full forecast is coming up. Back over to you.
All right, Eric, thanks. We want to mention real quick why Eric is in for Bill today.
Well, he's not technically in for Bill.
The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired. From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's meteorologist Eric Gage.
Good afternoon and welcome back. It's been a lovely Wednesday across central New York with temperatures in the mid to upper 80s and humidity, although noticeable, not too bad. However, that will change as we head into tomorrow and Friday. Here's a live look at our downtown Utica from our Nexus camera. To the east, mostly blue skies, but to the west, the skies are somewhat hazy as a brief round of wildfire smoke has since moved into central New York. However, in terms of rainfall, things are completely dry across central New York and look to remain dry for tonight and into the very early morning hours tomorrow before possibly a round of showers moves through between 5 and 6 a.m. Speaking of the wildfire smoke, the worst of it should be occurring right now as the winds shift to the south later on tonight. This will whisk away a lot of that smoke, and we should be clear from any air quality issues for tomorrow. But again, for today, no immediate air quality alerts at this point, unless you are unusually sensitive to poor air quality. Our chance of rain outlook for the near future, still looking dry until around 5 to 6 a.m. tomorrow as a possibility of a brief round of showers and thunderstorms move through the area, primarily in the southern valleys. After that, rain chances gradually diminish as we approach the evening hours Thursday, and we look to remain dry as we approach Friday. An early preview of the weekend forecast, still looking at scattered showers and storms for Saturday, highs in the upper 70s, so a bit cooler compared to tomorrow. And then for Sunday, looking mostly dry with temperatures in the mid-70s. We are primarily focused on what's called a mesoscale convective system out near Michigan right now. The reason why it's important, at least at this point, is because the strength of what's left from the remnants of this line of showers and storms right here will determine if we do in fact see thunderstorms early tomorrow morning. Here's the idea right now, though. Again, clear skies tonight, temperatures only falling into the upper 60s to low 70s. Around 5 to 6 a.m., we could be seeing a line of scattered showers and thunderstorms that could produce locally heavy downpours, primarily south of the Mohawk Valley. It has been continuing to trend farther south, but just be aware of the possibility of this happening again right between 5 to 6 a.m. tomorrow. After that, spotty showers here or there for the afternoon. And then we're monitoring the potential for another line of showers that, at least at this point, look to remain weak over our area, but then strengthen as it heads south and east towards Albany. So our severe weather risk, at least for the most part, looks to remain low for tomorrow evening. After that, patchy fog again for Friday morning, and then temperatures climbing up into the upper 80s to low 90s. It will feel very warm for Friday with plenty of sunshine and clear skies. So for tonight, low of 72 degrees, partly cloudy skies. Tomorrow, scattered showers and storms, highs in the low 80s. Our 7-day forecast, hazy, hot, and humid for Friday. Dry, though. We return to more rain showers for Saturday. And after that, we're looking at a stretch of below average temperatures. It's midsummer. We're seeing highs only in the low to mid 70s. Definitely a big change up in store for us.
Gonna get hot. All right, thanks, Eric. Speaking of hot, more than
Stunning image, you know?
absolutely. Let's get over to meteorologist Eric Gage. What do you got for us, Eric?
That image looks looks amazing right there too. I'm glad they were able to capture that. In terms of the weather for our near future, I want to mention the possibility of some pretty gusty winds, especially just south of the Mohawk Valley in those higher elevations between 2 a.m. and right around 6 a.m. when the possibility of a line of showers and storms move through. Wind gusts could be upwards of 30 to 40 miles per hour. The rest of the lower elevations just north of the Mohawk Valley look to remain clear from a lot of these gusty winds. But just again, a heads up to want to avoid some of the winds that should be arriving into tonight into the early morning hours tomorrow. Temperatures are still hovering in the mid to upper 60s across central New York. Feels like 87 degrees with plenty of sunshine. A little bit of wildfire haze in the western sky. Things are quiet on the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. And again, for tonight, clearing out with temperatures down into only the upper 60s to low 70s. A very warm night in store for us and a very warm stretch of weather for the near term. Look at that full forecast coming up. Back over to you.
All right, thank you, Eric. Congressman Brandon Williams is
The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired. From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's meteorologist Eric Gage.
High and very warm day across central New York with temperatures ranging from as low as the upper 70s to as high as the mid to upper 80s. Here's a live view for Caveat Tower Camera looking at the Mohawk Valley and, of course, the city of Utica. The skies to the east are on the blue side. However, milky skies to the west as thin wildfire haze moves throughout the western portion of our area. In regards to rain, though, things are quiet on the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar, but you're monitoring some rain potential by early tomorrow morning between 5 and 6 a.m. More info on that coming up in just a minute. Skywatch is checking in, 82 Boonville, 78 in Old Forge, 86 in Clinton, 85 in New Hartford and Schuyler, 86 degrees in Mohawk. And to the south, 80 degrees in Westford, 82 degrees in Hartwick, 81 Edmiston, 85 in Whitesboro, as well as 87 degrees checking in Sequoia. That wildfire smoke we were mentioning, not a lot of it is reaching the ground. There is enough, though, that it could slightly impact air quality for those of you who are unusually sensitive. But for most of us, this isn't going to be too much of an impact. And for the most part, the smoke does clear out as winds shift to the south later on tonight into early tomorrow morning. Our weekend forecasts, we got some questions regarding the arrival of showers and storms for Saturday. Unfortunately, it is way too early to see with the resolution we have of some of the models, the timing of rain and rain showers, but for the most part, there's a weak low pressure center moving over our areas, so that indicates a chance for some showers and storms. It is cooler, though. Temperatures only in the mid to upper 70s, and then mostly dry for Sunday with temperatures also in the mid 70s. We're monitoring an MCS, a mesoscale convective system, pushing through Michigan and the northern part of Ohio at this point. It is believed to be moving south of central New York for tonight. We're going to keep an eye on this northern extent right here and how far north it goes by early tomorrow morning, as that looks to be the arrival time if it does. So again, quiet conditions tonight. Temperatures only falling into the upper 60s to low 70s. A warm night tonight. Increasing humidity for tomorrow. And again, the possibility of early morning showers and storms could be arriving between 5 and 6 a.m. This will push through. Things quiet down for the most part. Only a spotty shower or storm. And then another line of weak showers possible closer to the mid-afternoon. However, they look to strengthen south and east of our area. So at least for now, severe weather threat for the afternoon looks to be limited, if not none at all. Patchy fog again early Friday morning, and then very warm conditions for Friday afternoon with highs approaching the upper 80s to low 90s with heat index values approaching the mid-90s. So for tonight, low of 72 degrees, partly cloudy skies. Tomorrow, a high of 82 with scattered showers and storms. Our 7-day forecast, after a very warm Friday, we're back down to below average temperatures for Saturday and Sunday, and that will continue into the majority of next week.
At 6, here's meteorologist Eric Gage.
Even though it's not too humid out today, you probably noticed the sky's looking a little hazy or milky, especially to the west. There is a brief round of very light wildfire smoke from western Canada moving into our area. The good news is it's very brief and it should come to an end tonight and early tomorrow. But there is a moderate, a level 1 out of 4 air quality index right now, which basically means if you were unusually sensitive to poor air quality, you want to limit your time outdoors. For most of us, we should be okay. Temperatures are in the mid-80s right here, measured at Griffiths Park in Rome, with slightly lower humidity. And a live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. It's been a quiet and very nice day with dry conditions. And for tonight, continue to remain quiet. Temperatures only falling into the upper 60s to low 70s. A warm night in store for us. Along with that, too, a chance for some early morning rain showers and storms. I'll go into more detail coming up. Back over to you.
Eric, thank you. The DMV is going to start.
The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired. From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's meteorologist Eric Gage.
Good evening and welcome back. We are dealing with light wildfire haze in the skies. Not a major impact, but it will be slightly noticeable to some of you. Here's a live look at the Cavvy Tower camera looking at downtown Utica. Again, milky skies to the west, and some of that smoke is reaching the ground. However, not too much of an impact at this point. Live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. We are dry across central New York. It's been a very pleasant but warm day across the area with noticeable but not too high humidity. However, that does change as we head into tomorrow and Friday. Skywatchers checking in, 80 in West Leiden, 82 in Boonville, 85 in New Hartford and Schuyler, 86 in Mohawk, and 78, a little cooler up north in Old Forge. Mohawk Valley, 85, Whitesboro, 87, Sequoia, 85 in Frankfort, and to the southern valleys, 82, Hartwick, 81, Edmiston, 83 degrees in Morris. And for the wildfire smoke we're dealing with right now is the thickest at this point. It will gradually clear out tonight, and there should be no impact in terms of wildfire smoke or air quality for Thursday, at least for Friday as well. The big story as we head into the next couple of days is going to be the heat. We don't think it'll be too hot tomorrow, depending on how much rain showers we do see, but it will be hot for Friday. So let's look at the possible feels-like temperatures reaching the mid to upper 80s due to the humidity. It won't feel that warm with the current temperatures. However, as we head into Friday, we got dry conditions, and with that sunshine, it will feel like the low to mid 90s across some parts of the Mohawk Valley. And so for the most part, Herkimer County as well as Fulton, Montgomery counties are under heat advisories with heat index values could be approaching even the mid to upper 90s as you head farther east towards Albany. But to the near term, we are still monitoring an MCS, a mesoscale convective, try to say that 10 times fast, mesoscale convective system that's moving into some parts of the southern tier. And you can notice the line of showers right here moving over Lake Erie that could push north, and that's what you're monitoring for tomorrow morning in what we could see in terms of early morning thunderstorms. So the timing of this right now, it could shift by an hour or two because the speed of this could vary, but for the most part, between roughly 4 to 6 a.m., we could be seeing a line of thunderstorms move through, especially in the southern valleys, and this could push north or south, again, depending on the positioning of that MCS. Spotty showers for the afternoon, but as we approach 2:30 to 3 p.m., this line moves through, and our thoughts are at this point that it should be weak in terms of strength of these showers and storms, if that, and they strengthen east and south of central New York. So our attention isn't primarily for this, but it is for those early morning thunderstorms we could be seeing again between 4 and 6 a.m. But again, tonight, lows down only into the upper 60s to low 70s. A humid day in store for us tomorrow with temperatures climbing up into the low 80s. Our 7-day forecast, humidity continues for Friday. Hazy, hot, and humid conditions. Scattered showers and storms for Saturday. Lows down into, or up, highs up into the mid 70s. And then that will continue as we head into the remainder of this next coming week.
Which will be a nice break from the 90.
Yeah, I'll take the low humidity in 70s over 95 degrees. So.
All right,
It
sounds good.
depends.
Where you are, if you're at the
Depends
beach,
where
you
you
know.
are. All right.
Still to come on News Channel 2 at 6. Cool that you got to talk to her.
Yeah, absolutely. And hey, we're tracking some warm weather tonight. This is a live look at the radar. We are tracking some storms to the west. Those are going to be moving out of our area, or I should say staying out of our area as we head into tonight. But tomorrow, we do have the risk for severe weather. Possibility of some gusty winds, locally heavy rain. This looks to arrive in the late morning to early afternoon. Looks like a pretty active day tomorrow. There might be more than one round of storms. The first one arriving earlier in the day, and then another one possibly later in the afternoon. We'll have to keep an eye on that, and we'll give you more details on that in just a second. Current temperature 75 degrees. It's warm out there. It is much warmer tonight than it was last night. Good night to run the air conditioner. Overnight lows will fall down only into the low 70s here tonight. So again, an air conditioner or a fan if you don't have the air conditioner. Again, as we have a very warm night ahead. Chances for storms along with higher levels of heat and humidity later this week. A look at the forecasts coming out. Jason, back to you.
Bill, thank you. Traffic alert tonight, a bridge that connects to
The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired. From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's Chief Meteorologist Bill Curtis.
Good evening. We're taking a live look at the Yorkville Battery Stern Tracker 2 Doppler radar. It's quiet across the area. It turned out to be a pretty nice day, very warm day. There are changes ahead. We can look to the west. This is something called an MCS. This is a mesoscale convective system. It's just a fancy word or a group of words that describes a large complex of thunderstorms. This is moving to the east. The worst of this passes south with all the thunder and lightning into Pennsylvania, but we might get an early wake-up call from this heading into tomorrow, especially in the morning time. Air quality not great. You might have noticed some haze in the sky. That is wildfire smoke from Canada. The levels should improve as we get into the day tomorrow with the winds turning into the south. That should push out any residual smoke in our area. But again, it is pretty light here compared to the last couple of times it arrived. So we do have a couple of days in the 80s here, at least again tomorrow, but looks hot on Friday. Temperatures will be close to 90. Saturday and Sunday, the weather does start to cool down as a cold front moves in. High levels of humidity, though, are expected. Highest levels of humidity so far this season expected before that cold front arrives. Again, the big story tonight is that complex of storms moving in from the west. Again, some of this arrives early tomorrow morning. Again, giving us a few showers in the morning time. Temperatures start out in the low 70s. There is the chance that we could see a pop-up shower or thunderstorm in the afternoon time. High temperatures generally make it into the upper 70s to low 80s. Very humid tomorrow night. Overnight lows expected to drop into the mid 60s here. And then Friday is going to be a hot day. We do have a heat advisory for southern Herkimer County and into the Mohawk Valley. High temperatures on Friday afternoon close to 90, but with the heat index, we could be seeing the feels-like temperature in the mid-90s, especially in the lower elevations. Tonight, looking at partly cloudy skies again, a few thunderstorms late, low of 72. Scattered showers and storms tomorrow, temperatures in the low 80s. Storm Tracker 2 7-day forecast. Again, very humid tomorrow, hot and humid on Friday. Showers, thunderstorms early Saturday. That is part of a strong cold front that's going to knock temperatures down, and it's going to make it feel like late August.
I'll take late August as opposed to early September. I'm not ready for fall yet.
I know, summer's short enough.
I know, right?
Yeah.
So 90. Take
Get
that.
ready.
All
Yep.
right. Sounds good. Thanks, Bill. Coming up next, she was in Florida, New York City, then here in one day.
And she's driving back home tonight, and she's going to be on Good Morning America tomorrow morning. She's very busy.
Yeah, as are you, because you're tracking this tonight, right?
Yeah, we are looking at some showers, some thunderstorms moving in from the west. Tonight, we do have to keep an eye on those because if they do survive the trip, they will likely bring us some storms as we head into tomorrow morning. We actually have a couple of chances for storms tomorrow, once in the morning and another chance in the afternoon. And there is this small chance that a few of these could be on the stronger side, some high winds, locally heavy rain, possible as we head into tomorrow afternoon. So again, we'll have to keep an eye on that. It's a warm evening. 75 is the current temperature. It's a lot warmer than it was last night. A good night for the air conditioner if you have it. Temperatures only bottoming out in the low 70s, so we're really not going to cool off much tonight. And the humidity is going to be cranking up over the next 24 hours. We're tracking some very warm temperatures ahead. A look at the forecast coming up. Chase, back to you.
Bill, thank you. Quick traffic alert tonight.
The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired. From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's Chief Meteorologist Bill Curtis.
Good evening. We're tracking a few showers and thunderstorms to the west tonight. This is a live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. A lot of this is in the process of weakening, but I think a lot of this does survive the trip east. So we'll be talking about a few showers and a few rumbles of thunder tonight. Lightning strikes to the south, so I think the brunt of this, or at least the worst of this, will miss us. But still, some late, very early morning showers, very late night showers, depending on how you see it, will be arriving here in central New York. A heat advisory in effect for Friday for the Mohawk Valley, southern Herkimer, southern Fulton, Montgomery, Schoharie counties. Heat index values Friday afternoon in the 90s across the area, but these hot counties in particular will be the hottest in our area. Widespread rain expected tomorrow. We're dry Friday. More rain is in the forecast as we head into Saturday. Might have noticed a little bit of color in the sky tonight, the sunrise, the sunset. We still have some very light smoke in the air from wildfires that have originated in Alberta, Canada. It's very low, but still, if you're really sensitive to this, you might still notice this through early tomorrow before the air begins to clear out. High humidity, the big story tomorrow, Friday. The humidity will drop, and it doesn't look like it's going to come back anytime soon, beginning Saturday. Radar and satellite image, again, a thunderstorm complex to the west. We call it a mesoscale convective system. Again, just a fancy way of describing a group of thunderstorms. That'll be arriving very early tomorrow morning. Timing this out between about 5 to 7 a.m. Skycast actually does a pretty good job with this, although it might be overdoing this slightly. Still, some downpours are possible first thing tomorrow morning. We'll get a break in the weather and then the chance for a few thunderstorms in the afternoon with high temperatures in the upper 70s to low 80s. We'll get a chance to dry out heading into tomorrow night. Partly cloudy tonight, and again, some storms very late tonight, very early tomorrow, and then another round in the early afternoon. Very humid, highs in the low 80s. Storm Tracker 2 7-day forecast. Hazy, hot, humid Friday, 90. The heat index in the mid-90s. Showers, thunderstorms Saturday, 77. It gets much cooler and very late August-like. Not going to go into September. I'm not doing it.
Don't do it.
Summer is short enough.
That's
We're in
right.
the 70s.
Enjoy the next couple of hot days if that's what you like.
Yeah.
All right, sounds good. Thanks, Bill. Coming up next,